After voting to close the concentrations and minors, the board prepared to vote on eliminating the swimming team and tennis team.
But before voting could begin, more than 20 members of the swim team showed up at the meeting to make pleas for their program and express their disappointment in the board. Valavision News reporter Braden George was there and has the story.
Lionel Sewell? Yes. Tim Lupinacci?
Yes.
Brian Hamilton?
Yes.
The University of Montevallo's Board of Trustees meeting last Friday saw the approval of a new major, new fees, and the closure of 16 concentrations and minors. However, the most controversial item on the agenda was the unexpected proposed closure of UM's men's and women's swimming and tennis teams. As deliberations began, UM Athletic Director Mark Richard informed the board the swim team was present and wanted a chance to speak. The meeting took an emotional turn as over 20 members of the swim team filed in to make pleas for their program and express disappointment in the decision.
We have faced adversity before, and the team has fought through many hardships, but has always come back stronger. And now we are even being given the chance to fight. Through hard work, I was able to become the first female national qualifier in the school's history. And now with this decision, I may be the last.
Several students spoke to the board, many expressing shock, saying 1 month ago they were told no athletic programs were at risk of closure. UM's Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Deanna Smith, became emotional during the student testimony and expressed sincere apologies to the student athletes.
I'm so sorry that this is happening. We inherited some conditions that are unbearable, absolutely unbearable. To turn it around would take many, many, many years, and unfortunately we've been left in such a cash crunch that we don't have the years to do that.
She cited financial problems working against the team, like repairs needed to the Student Activity Center pool, which could cost up to $500,000, and a yearly pool maintenance fee of $152,000. Following deliberation and remarks from the team, UM Foundation Chair David Pickett asked Board Chair Tim Lupinacci for a 2-minute private conversation. Following their discussion, Lupinacci made a motion to table the vote until the next meeting in May, which received a unanimous vote of approval. However, the board's decision to delay the vote was met with a mixed reaction from the swim team.
Moving the decision to May makes transferring worse because now we don't have an official answer, so it would have been better to have an answer instead of moving it. And I think a lot of the swimmers' reactions was just that they didn't want to say no in front of all of our faces.
To us, it's kind of just a formality. It seems pretty hopeless.
Athletic Director Mark Richard says the possible elimination of the teams came from what he called a total review of all our athletic programs, saying the decision wasn't based strictly on numbers, but a variety of factors.
You can look at your roster size. Can your roster size be bigger? What's the ability? You take a look at your facility. Do you have a good facility? Your conference affiliation. You look at travel time. You look at the student athletes, how they're involved in the campus. So there's a myriad of things that we look at when we evaluate a program.
He says the committee will begin to look at possible ways to save these programs, but warned that it won't be an easy task.
Raising money is always tough. It's always tough to do that and try and save something.
When asked by the media if the decision to table the vote until May was simply pushing off the inevitable, Richard said,
I don't know. I'd like to answer that, but I don't know.
The fates of the men's and women's swimming and tennis teams will come back up for a vote at the Board of Trustees meeting on Friday, May 1st. Reporting from the Merrill Conference Room in Reynolds Hall, I'm Braden George, Valavision News.
The UM swim teams are currently competing in the Conference Carolinas Championships. We wish them the best.